Hello. Oh, sorry. So, how much time do we have until this? Image in the Monitor. 6 a.m. We have a little bit of time to kill teams.
All right.
Let's see what we can do out here. We have to We have to fulfill our survivor quota
Yes.
if Thames deems it necessary. Is necessary.
Are you able to kill survivors once they're in the safe house?
No.
Dang it.
Unfortunately, why? Who are you gonna? Who have you deemed unworthy at this point?
All right. So, I think I have a new rule that I need to enact.
Okay.
Or I'm trying to think about this so it makes sense. You can give me some time. I gotta think.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So we have some time. We you know what? We might be able to do. Okay, I know what we're gonna do. There's a little thing we can do in the meantime. As I head there, I don't want to give it away. I don't think. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I think so, James.
Okay.
So, James,
Yes.
have you been playing many games recently?
Yeah.
Awesome.
The last... Actually, I played a couple different things. Because,
Alright. Yes.
I got Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Nice.
That's happened since the end of Resident Evil 2.
How's that?
That was really, really good. I took a quick break from it because it has, like... It technically has 3 different routes that you can play.
Okay.
But it really has 4. So I played one of them, and it took me maybe like almost 50 hours, so I was like, I'll take a break from it for a little bit
Just gonna go
before I jump into another one.
Put that on the back burner for a while.
And after I beat that, I bought Catherine Full Body. Have you heard of that?
Yes.
And that was really fun because it's a puzzle game. So it's been a while since I played a game that wasn't like a RPG.
Yeah.
So that was really nice, just playing something for fun. But I realized that game is a little bit worse than Fire Emblem because it's short. If you know what you're doing, like I beat it in about a week.
Catherine?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it has 13 different endings.
Oh.
So.
Oh dear.
I'm trying. I beat my ending last night, and I'm trying to think, like, do I really want to play through the game 13 times, or do I just want to watch all the routes on YouTube?
Were you satisfied with your ending?
Yes, I was.
Nice.
Because, I mean, do you know what that game's about at all?
Vaguely.
Because it was originally on like 360 and PS3. This is like the definitive version, I guess, with extra content. But there's Cletus. He's doing a thing.
Excuse me while I deal with Cletus.
But you're a dude named Vincent. He's, 32-year-old working dude. And he just lives his life. He's had a girlfriend for 5 years.
Okay.
And he's thinking about, or she's really thinking about, taking the next step.
Okay.
But he's not quite so sure right now. So, what eventually happens is he runs into another female,
okay,
which starts to take an interest in him.
All right.
And he kind of lets a little more happen than he probably should have. So now it's kind of his struggle with that. Like, do I want to actually marry the girl I've been with for 5 years, or do I want to just end things and move on with this new person that showed up. So that's how like all the roles. And now with the new version, there's a third girl, which throws things more out of whack.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know of the third girl.
So yeah, it's fun because you have your moments. Well, the way the gameplay works is like you're living your life with all these things, and you kind of get to roam around this bar that's kind of like the meeting place with you and all your friends and all the girls every night.
Okay.
But when you go to sleep, you get trapped into this nightmare world where kind of like your moral decisions are tested, and that's where like all the puzzles happen and things like that. So when you make it through the night and you make all your decisions, that kind of affects the next day.
Okay.
In terms of like what you decide to do. So it's fun.
Huh.
I enjoy seeing how all the different like story routes go, and seeing what your decisions affect the story like.
That's pretty cool.
Because it asks you questions every night, and it like you can respond to text messages, and that changes all your decisions and things like that. So. And it's made by the guys who make Persona, so it looks and sounds really, really good.
Dang, that sounds really cool. And it's on PS4?
It's on PS4 now, yes.
Is it physical, or do you have to download it?
It's physical. Yeah, I actually have bought the like special edition, collector's edition, whatever you want to call it.
What's that?
It's a steelbook box for the game. It comes with a CD soundtrack.
Nice.
It comes with a little tiny art book, and it comes with a little sheep.
A what?
Plush.
Sheep?
Because the thing with that is, in your nightmares, everybody's sheep.
Oh.
You're a sheep, and the people that you climb the puzzles with are sheep.
Okay. That's pretty neat. I'm just killing some zombies here.
And yeah, in one playthrough will take you. I was actually going pretty slow, and I got through in like 15 hours. So, one playthrough really isn't that long.
All right, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just messing around until.
So I came up. I made my decision on
on
my Thames Law that I mentioned earlier. So we're trying to, save the survivors each episode, right?
Yes.
So if you round up all your survivors and nobody makes it out, or actually no, you round up all your survivors.
Yes.
And if you come back with one of them dead, at least one of them dead, then the first person on your in the next episode has to die, regardless of who they are. So say you round up 4 survivors in your trip. You come back to the safe room and you only end up with like 2.
Okay. So if I have A, B, C, and D, and A and B die.
Yes.
Then the next
time you go out,
A and B die.
No.
Just A?
It can just be the first person.
Okay.
Just A always has to die.
Okay.
So if you keep everybody alive, then you can keep your first person next time.
Wow, alright.
And that's
pretty neat. And that's James's Law.
And I guess you can kind of plan it out, too. Because you can plan your missions. So if there's if you know there's somebody you really, really like, or is really useful, like with Otis's
Greg
friend before, then you can try to keep them alive. Look at this site.
That's really neat.
So that starts now. So
we haven't got a chance to save anybody yet. We're just kind of waiting on the image of the monitor quest to start.
So So we're running around.
And it's nice and maybe I can. It's nice and relaxing because the convicts aren't here. But I was gonna say maybe I can go and get their vehicle, but I don't know if you can. I don't know if it just is here or you only have a chance to drive it that one time. Yeah, I don't see it. I can take a little dip though.
A nice dip. A spin dip.
Wow, I've actually never noticed that there's like actual fish in this little pond. Look at them going.
They're going, yeah.
I've never noticed that before. They sure are going.
They move.
Poor guy. Yep. Just kind of messing around.
Yes.
Gonna get one of these. I don't know if I can.
That was a stomp.
Get stomped.
Wow.
Oops.
So speaking of these games, since we have some time,
Yeah.
It's the spooky times right now.
Yes.
As we're playing this and you're watching this, and I think both of us kind of have spooky games that we like to play during the season.
What? Okay.
He's
There.
he did not want to die.
What's yours?
What?
There he is. You can't escape Hickory.
Well, usually the answer is Luigi's Mansion.
Classic.
That's always the go-to. But I think was it? No, I think it was the year before last year.
Look at these guys. Look at this squad.
Look at them go.
Look at them.
But I played Resident Evil 1.
I'm sorry. Fuck off.
That was really fun. I enjoyed that.
Was it the original or the remake?
It was a remake.
That is one. It's one of the best remakes that I think has ever been remade.
I really like it. I enjoyed it.
Excuse me. Go bowling real quick.
So I gotta figure out what I want to do this year because I'm gonna play Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yeah, I was just
that
thinking,
comes out the last day of the month, so I might have to throw something else in there.
bowling real quick there.
What do you?
Yeah.
You have some stuff. You like Resident Evil.
I
but
do.
I feel like you have some other stuff too.
It's a good question because I'm not exactly sure what game I want to play this year.
As you struggle to walk through this mall.
Just kind of milling about. I'm gonna get some pie. Hey, gonna eat some pie. Delicious. That was really good. Only one square for that pie. Whole pie is only one square. That's real good.
I'm embarrassed.
I don't know. I played through and I know, is this store called Lady About Town?
Yes, it is.
I know that we have I don't think it's done yet, but I know we have a couple videos of it on our channel. But I played through Man of Medan, and
Oh, yes.
that's a little spooky. You know what I'm saying?
Is it good?
I liked
I
it.
haven't seen anything on it.
I did enjoy it. It's in my playthrough, I got everyone but one person to survive, and I know what I did wrong, and it still irritates me.
Oh,
So I may go through it again and just see if I can.
Frank. Who is you? Jesse's. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's a security room. Do you?
Dear. All right, Otis. You know exactly what you said. What? Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Man of Medan. It was
Yes.
really fun, and at the end of it, when you beat it, it teases because it's called. All right, if you can stop that. It's called Man. It's like the full title of it is the Dark Pictures Anthology, Man of Medan. So at the end, if you like wait for a second after the credits, it plays a trailer for the next game in the Dark Anthology series. I don't know if you care if I tell you what it's called.
I don't.
It's called Little Hope, I think. And it looks like it's about, I guess, spoiler, I don't know. It looks like it's about witches in like a small town.
Jeez.
There's also this. But I don't know, because the trailers for Man of Medan made me think it was one way, and then the game turned out to be a different way. So I don't know what the heck it's going to be about. Well, that's not good. He's dragging an ulster.
He's going.
You're not supposed to do that. That's against the law. That's ulster endangerment.
Ulster endangerment.
Brad, wait. I can go with you.
Brad.
Brad?
Brad.
Brad. Oh, okay. Brad. Don't worry. I can do it.
I can save Brad.
I can save the day. I can save the day.
I can save.
I can save. I'm still, yeah. That still got me thinking, James.
It's true. You're also playing Borderlands 3 right now.
Yes,
That's a good time.
and that's been a lot of fun. I've really been enjoying that. Oh.
Frank. Entrance Plaza. Entrance Plaza. Paradise Plaza.
Entrance
Sorry, could you repeat yourself, Otis? Paradise Plaza. Alright, thanks, Otis.
Okay, cool. Appreciate it. Where am I going? Am I going to the entrance plaza?
You have to rescue the professor.
Yes. Okay, and it's right here. Let's do it. Are you ready, James?
Yes.
It's time for us to sit. Man. I want... Damn it, teams.
What?
Now I'm really thinking about it all day. What do I want to play for Halloween?
Don't be daydreaming out here.
Some spooky stuff out there.
I don't think there's anything that is coming out like soon-ish, you know, so I can play it in October. I don't know.
Oh,
Well, that's
there he is.
That's not good at all.
Let's take a quick look-see on the Google.
I've just been thinking. Oh no!
Oh. Oh.
It's gross!
If we don't do something, the professor's gonna
Yes, I understand. I can handle it. I have the small chainsaws.
The small one.
You just worry about staying
Not the
alive.
big one.
Got it?
Not the big one.
Small.
The small one. I am going to be watching some horror movies.
Ooh.
Like, as you can see over there, teams.
Ooh.
I have both Halloween movies.
Ooh.
The original and the new one that I haven't seen. But I heard you saw it. You said it was good.
You never saw it?
I didn't see it. No.
I thought it was good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be watching okay.
He
He shot me. I'll have to show that to you, but that was irritating. Yeah, I recently went out and like kind of built up my movie collection, which is basically just horror movies because that's my favorite genre. And I've already seen the original Halloween, but I didn't have it on any sort of physical media, so I bought that. And I hadn't seen the new remake that came out, I think, last year.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought that too. Damn it! I might die.
Please.
There. Did you see the way? Did you hear the way he screamed? Ah! Oh! Oh, Brad! Brad, no!
Brad.
Damn. Brad.
Take care of the professor. Go.
Okay. I'm gonna be watching.
He's unconscious, but alive.
I'm gonna be watching the Conjuring universe,
You all right?
which I think I only am missing one of the movies. I think La Llorona is part of the Conjuring universe. I don't have that one, but I have, and I don't think the latest Annabelle movie is on. It's like out on physical media yet, but I have a collection of the first two Conjuring movies, The Nun, and the first two Annabelle movies. So I'm going to be watching those.
Nice.
I've heard that Annabelle 1 and The Nun are just bad. So I'm going to be interesting. Or it's going to be... Alright, well, that's weird looking. It's going to be interesting seeing how bad... Because...
Yeah.
What is that? What is that? She's just saying that. Brad. What was I even saying? I've heard that The Nun... God... Frank, please!
But he's running a fever.
I've heard it's so bad that,
Needs medicine.
like, for multiple people, they, like, started watching it, and then it was so boring that they just, like, they just gave up.
So it wasn't just bad, it was boring.
Yeah. Did you... Oh my god.
Franklin, please.
Alright, so what the hell are we doing now? Getting medicine for him? Medicine for him. This is the scene, so all you Dead Rising, players out there, this is where you get that picture of Jesse.
Get it.
Or Kent.
Perfect.
Well, that's not good enough. It has to be 1,000. Does that to be closer, maybe?
Perfect.
How did I get it? How did I get it? 1,000.
Fantastic.
Well, that was closer.
Fantastic.
Yeah, there you go. So let me... This is 1,000. Let me get rid of these. Right? Yeah. Alright. I need to stop off to get some orange juice.
The good stuff.
The good stuff. I think you told me not too long ago that you were... Alright.
I was what?
You were, like, building up your movie collection as well, right?
Was I?
I thought so.
Alright, cool.
Alright, moving on.
Is there a problem?
Was that true?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
Anyway.
I get some stuff. It's nice.
I need to take some orange juice. Last I heard, you got the Back to the Future movies, right?
That's the thing that I have.
Or did you get anything after, or since then?
Yes, because I bought that like 3 years ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and say yes.
Hames, I don't remember.
I mean, I mainly buy like. Anyways, I mainly buy like the anime that I really want to watch.
Okay. Yeah.
But there's a couple things that I really really like that kind of stuck out. So like that was one of them. Like things that aren't really like anime, I guess.
Yeah. You want to put that on hold for a second?
Shoe stores in Plus.
All right, go on.
Thanks, Otis.
Thanks.
A couple.
Damn it.
I bought a couple set things like earlier this year and last year that like Nate and Kelvin really like, and I've been meaning to watch.
All right.
But I haven't gotten around to it yet. I bought the complete set of Avatar: The Last Airbender, that cartoon.
Yes.
And I started watching it for a little bit, but I haven't watched the entire thing. And then there's also the Spectacular Spider-Man, which Kelvin recommended to me. It's a cartoon, but it's probably like the best Spider-Man cartoon right now that's out there. So yeah, I bought that, and I hope to watch that eventually, whenever I find the time.
I know, right?
What else? I haven't really bought any of it yet, but we were talking with this kid earlier about Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing that's going to have to happen soon.
Yeah. I think the whole series is on Hulu.
That's good to know.
And I have Hulu, so we can watch it on there.
Right. And I wanted to mention this earlier, but if you wanted a physical version of it, I think Funimation made like steelbook Blu-rays of the whole show.
Really?
I don't know if all of them are out yet, but I know at least like the first 2 seasons are out.
Where's that available?
It might be on their website.
You can't go to like a store and get it?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it, but I saw it online one day. I'm like, steelbook Blu-rays are nice.
That is indeed correct.
And that's... I was thinking about that earlier, because that's like... When I was watching anime when I was younger, there was a lot of stuff that I would either like read in passing or just kind of like catch on TV when it was on.
Yeah.
But never really like went back and watched the entire thing. And that was one of them. So like, I watched parts of it and I read parts of it. Hey, you're a supermarket. You can get a pharmacy.
That was it. Let me just get some yogurt.
But yes, there's parts of it that I was really into and I really enjoyed, but I never went through the entire thing.
Yeah.
And I would like to at some point.
I'll comment on that in a second.
Huh? Bread.
I needed bread.
That's only 1 letter extra from bread.
Yes. Maybe I can scratch the E out.
Yes. Bread? Bread?
Bread, Brad?
Gonna get some Brad food with bread? Echo.
Echo.
Oh.
What? I sure do look good in these shorts. Let me get some soft breadcrumbs.
What's that show, that game show where people are in the supermarket? What's that called? I can't remember.
Supermarket Sweep?
Yes. It's time for Supermarket Sweep. Get ready.
Why is it... What? Hi.
Oh, that's what's her face. We saw her earlier.
It's Carlita.
Is she dead? All right. Thanks, buddy.
My store. Huh? Not on my watch.
Someone's been hurt. I need medicine.
Hurt. That's just what this bitch said when she came to vandalize my store.
What? No one cares about your store.
Kindly to vandalism. I won't allow it.
I can't see.
Listen to me.
I'm not your
And
partner.
listen good, partner. I don't allow vandalism in my store!
Wow. Oh!
Time to go. Steven.
Alright. Steven is now dealt with.
My store.
My store.
It's nice.
My store.
Who will run my store when I'm gone?
Oh.
Oh!
My food. My sales.
Why is he just like caressing that register?
Customers.
Look at his picture. He used to have hair.
Haven't I?
Look at that.
He doesn't now.
No, he had like a full head of hair in his little badge.
Clean up! Register 6!
See?
All right, Steven.
Good riddance.
You know, he probably was like that before zombies showed up.
Probably.
He's probably still crazy. Have you seen Brad?
Is this is this comforting to you?
You like bears, don't you?
No.
Back in the land of the living, you're one tough cookie. Can you
I like
stand?
cookies.
So we're gonna get what?
Look, I saw you at the entrance yesterday.
I'll buy you some cookies.
What's
You
wrong?
needed medicine too.
What do you like,
Maybe
chocolate
we
chip?
should work together.
They're right behind
Your
us.
raisin?
You
We
people
got it
don't
all.
know a thing. You're the ones who caused this nightmare.
What?
You ruined Santa Cabeza and started
It's
all
Halloween,
this.
not Christmas.
I just wanted some cookies. Come on.
He's like, oh, what? What the heck? Now let's get some spaghetti pasta. Oh. Let's go over here.
Perfect.
Great.
Yes! Awesome! What?
Meats.
What are we talking about?
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yes. Yeah, I caught a lot of it as a kid on Adult Swim, and then I would watch the rest of it. I had a friend who had like most of the like movies and stuff on DVD, so I would watch them at his house, and then what am I? Hold on. I'll just run towards this. And then I caught up with I think the rest of it a couple years ago. But I don't remember a ton of it, so I want to go back and watch the series again just to because I liked it a lot, and it was a big well pretty big. It was one of the very first like animes that I ever watched. If you don't count like Pokemon, I feel like every kid watched Pokemon in the 90s.
That's true.
But that one was like it seemed like my show, if that makes sense, because it came on later than most of my other friends were allowed to be awake, and I only had one other friend that knew what it was. So it seemed like this like sort of underground thing that it was like, oh, this is like, you know, only the cool kids know about Yu Yu Hakusho. Did you ever have anything like that? Just ignore that picture. Fine.
I'm trying to think. Yeah. Because really, I guess it was more like the manga for me. Because, well, I just have Chris Slips.
Chris Lips.
As I was saying, because we had everything on TV, like Adult Swim and Toonami and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like Dragon Ball Z's and the Pokemons and the Yu-Gi-Ohs and all that stuff. And everybody kind of watched those. But when we were in school, we would get the Shonen Jump magazines, which had the manga for all those shows in it.
Nice.
And nobody really, like, everybody watched the shows, but nobody really read those. So a couple of us would we would get those and we would read them together and talk about it and stuff. So that was kind of our underground thing.
Awesome.
And that was really fun. Because in some cases the manga is really different than the anime that it would originally turn into.
Yeah, so. you told me that apparently the manga for. Okay. Hold on, I don't want to leave the chainsaw, man. The manga for Yu-Gi-Oh is way more violent than the TV show.
Yes, it is. We talked about that on Resident Evil, so check
That's
that out.
That's true.
If,
yeah.
You're interested in that.
That's a neat little tidbit we have. We'll end off on this little. I don't know if this is a cutscene or if she just thanks me for the medicine.
Medicine.
Thanks, Otis.
You.
You. So we'll do Lovers A and B next time. After I save real quick.
Alright. I guess that'll be the first Survivor mission since the new Thames Law has been enacted.
That's true, yeah.
So we'll find out how that goes.
We didn't have a whole Survivor this whole episode.
No, but we also didn't have a mission that involved them, so
True, yeah.
We'll let it pass this time.
Alright. Get ready.
Goodbye.